Hey, guys, I'm back with another free collective reading. Okay, so these are collective readings. They may not resonate with everybody, so take what resonates, leave the rest. And if you have not gone through this and it doesn't resonate at all, please don't be commenting saying this ain't my reading. Because if it ain't your reading, don't make it fit, alright? Okay. Positive comments, please. Okay, so let's see, what does my collective need to know today? What does my collective need to know today? Looking for the book as well. In case I need to refer to the book and see what the book says. Is anything coming out for collective? There we go. Six of Sticks. And the Fool card. Or Six of Wands. Then we have the Five of Sticks, okay? Somebody who is linking to a farm, maybe quite possibly close to a beach. Absolute fools. Absolute fools, what I'm getting, okay? From what they've been doing, yeah, they've been playing a game, they've been dicing. They've been committed to playing some sort of game, maybe something to do with gambles or gambler or gambling, alright? A fool, acting a fool, acting a fool. Trying to block some sort of forward movement, okay? Somebody, a group, a gang, cult, curving, okay? Trying to block some sort of forward movement. 10 of Sticks. There's a lot of sticks. Wands type of energy. They've been competing, okay? There's a lot of competition. Oh my lord, a lot of competition going down. Deliberately trying to cause stress. Then we have the Princess the Princess of Cups. The Princess of Cups. Wow. They are jealous surrounding a child. Jealous surrounding a child or children. Okay. I'm getting like a malicious type of energy. A malicious energy. Jealousies, yeah. The Mother. Okay, the Queen of Cups. A wise and honest woman, kind and friendly, who may be able to offer you precious advice for making your dream come true. You can trust her. So what I'm getting is these people are untrustworthy and they are jealous surrounding a destiny, okay? Competing to be in your destiny or be a part of your destiny. And I'm getting a lot of competitive energy where they are trying to compete for someone else's destiny. We've got Four of Pentacles, are very mean. Nine of Swords, they're guilty for that. And also, this could be someone who's bigger than you. Okay, I'm getting a school bully who's never really grown up. Okay, someone who likes to work in a group or a gang. Someone who likes to work in a group, a gang. Okay, they are guilty for being really mean. We've got like account hacking. Okay, trying to get some sort of passwords. Trying to hack accounts. Email address, okay? Someone who thinks that they have a right, invasion of privacy. I'm also getting spying through some sort of cameras. Also getting spying through some sort of cameras. Bully boys, bully girls type of energy, okay? Jealous of a baby, of a child. There could be in your destiny, okay, for some, another baby coming towards divine masculine, divine feminine, and this gang who's linking to maybe it close to a beach where there's a lighthouse, and close to a farm, a farmer, a set of bully boys, gambling. Could have wanted to pay off some sort of gambling debts. Could also be linking to drugs trafficking, alright? Also linking to drugs trafficking with this ship. Okay? Them and the pals can't wait for this ship to come on in, full of drugs, is what I'm getting. Full of drugs. So somebody in this group, this gang, they're going to get done for drug trafficking, okay? They're going to get done for like gang affiliated crimes. With this like bullying, what I'm getting is they want you to take your own life, 555. They want you to take your own life, so they want you to be beaten down. They want you to feel hopeless because they're jealous of your destiny. We've got input. Everyone's had their input. Everyone's been pointing their finger at this divine masculine, divine feminine, okay, and trying to look down on them. It could also be some sort of dark web type of energy, okay, where they are trying to get pictures of masculine, feminine, or videos of masculine and feminine and sell them online. It's a pervert type of energy, alright? Pervert type of energy. Like a lighthouse or a windmill, but near a beach or a farm. A lighthouse, windmill, beach, farm, ships, drugs coming on in. Drugs coming on in. So linking to trafficking. But again, if this is not your story, okay, and you're not resonating with this, then don't make it fit. Let me just have a little look-see. 5 of sticks. Let's see what it says in the book. Wands, sticks, whatever you want to call it. They look like sticks, but they're wands. Success. Be prepared to face a struggle or make an effort to defend the dream you have just fulfilled. Ambition, expansion and abundance. But they're trying to block some sort of success, or they want to be a part of the success and take the success for themselves, is what I'm getting. Alright? So if you've got any like computer work, oh wait, you've been typing anything up, alright? Anything you've been looking into, they want some sort of rights, some sort of credits, and it's like big man, big woman type of energy. I think that I have the right to like own your full life, is what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. They think that they have a right to own someone's full life and dictate, and they can have their input, alright? And they can say anything about this masculine or feminine, but if this masculine or feminine says something back to them, they will like bully, because I'm getting a bullying type of energy. Maybe cyberbullying, also bullying from all angles, a gambler, someone who likes to dicing with somebody's life. I don't know, let's have a little look, see what it says. Right, I'm going to go into this Four of Pentacles. Financial fortune, earnings, economic stability, profitable real estate investments. Your dream will make you feel fulfilled on a personal level. So they've been looking on in at masculine or feminine's destiny, and they want it for themselves. So they've been fighting and competing to have somebody else's destiny. These bully boys, bully girls. Bully boys and bully girls, because they think that they have right for it. Oh my Lord. Stupid, these people. So we've got 9 of Swords. Quarrel, unhappiness, malice. because they're very malicious, and I mean very malicious. Your dream can come true only if you can demonstrate strong willpower. So this is why they are bullying and beating down, because they want you to lose the will to live. Okay, they want you to be on edge and they want you to take your own life, because then they think that they have rights to some sort of destiny and they think they can overtake. So I'm also getting some sort of identity theft, again account hacking. Wow. Trying to compete for someone else's bloody destiny. Honestly, when are these people going to grow up? So we've got a Knight of Wands, a Bachelor. So they could be doing this to a masculine who's like a bachelor, or for feminine, maybe a bachelor is coming towards divine feminine and there's going to be a child, a baby, and they are fighting and battling and competing for this bachelor. In order to make your dream come true, you will have to make a quick decision concerning a change, potential help from a person outside the family. So I'm getting that there's a masculine energy who's going to bring some sort of help, maybe if this is happening to the feminine, and I'm getting that there's a child, a baby, and they are fighting to maybe be with this masculine, but they're like, well, I'm bigger, I'm stronger, I'm more of a bully, so I think I should have this bachelor. Someone's trying to bully someone out of their own destiny. What do you mean, darling? No way. Honestly, darling. It's absolutely preposterous. Okay, so let's have a little look in the book. The Sun, success, good luck lies ahead. Be prepared for an unforgettable experience full of happiness, serenity and joy, because all adversities will be overcome. And so they've been challenging, okay, trying to create adversities. We've got foreign type of energy, okay. This masculine could have travelled around, okay, a lot of travelling around. Could be travelling around the world together with this masculine, or this masculine is going to be travelling around the world with this feminine, alright, and there's been a lot of people competing for this destiny and to have a child with this masculine. A lot of people competing to have a child with this masculine because there is a baby there. So let's have a look at the sticks there. I know it's some type of foreign energy because I gathered that from previous readings. The Knave, the foreigner. Good news, short trips, contacts abroad. You may make some acquaintances through study or travel. So there's a lot of travelling coming towards divine masculine, divine feminine. Maybe divine masculine has travelled around a lot, and someone who is bigger, they've been trying to bully. I'm getting, you've got to look after the little people. You've got to look after the little people. So much bullying, but I don't think this masculine, okay, wants to be with this bully boy club. I'm getting that this masculine, if it's happening to divine feminine, and he's outside of the family, and this has been going on in family, local community, this masculine 1414 is going to help this feminine and maybe take this feminine away to start a new life. And they've been battling and competing for this life. No way. For this life, what's not even theirs, man. No way. Opportunity. Profitable dealings and opportunities must not be underestimated in making your dream come true. The end of one relationship and the beginning of a much better one. So maybe relationships have been ending, okay, due to some sort of bullying, okay, due to people trying to stress the divine masculine, divine feminine out, wear them down. A lot of bullying. But they are guilty, okay? We've got 9 of Swords and 4 of Pentacles. They're guilty of being really mean online and on the streets, okay? They're guilty of that. Very guilty. Which cards? Because I'm going to go into these, but I need the other cards as well. And I've cleared, oh there they go. I've moved them about a bit, cleaned up. Right. There could also be a masculine who's also competing to be with this masculine. So I'm getting like a gay type of energy. Alright. We've got theft, gift, high honour. So I'm getting this masculine is high honour. Okay. They could have, corrupt officials could have stole something. Okay. Deliberately making feminine or masculine ill. And then we've got coffin. And life, right? So somebody's going to prison for life. For what they've been doing, someone's getting life in prison. And while these people are getting life in prison for some sort of theft, okay, of gift or gifts, some sort of theft, they're going to get life in prison, alright? If there's any money what's been taken, any work what's been stolen, okay, this feminine, she's getting life in prison. She's not but a fake, linking to family. This is why this masculine from outside of family is bringing this to light. Okay? Bringing this to light. They wanted to change destinies. They wanted this destiny. Also, they could have also been, what I'm getting, is some form of maybe attempted murder. Dicing with death. Playing with somebody's life with these dice. Where they've been gambling. Because they've been fighting for this love story. Knowing they fucked up. They've been fighting for this love story. Got caution. Dangerous driving on the road. Okay. Some of these people are rallying dangerous driving on the road. Drugs trafficking. Okay. Stealing some sort of money or income. Stealing stolen work, written work on laptops, computer, devices. Okay. They think that 1818, they think that they've got a right. Could be people who is smaller involved, but they've got an inflated ego. Inflated ego because they've got a team of people to help them. And this is why they're not going to get this love story, this child, this happiness, because they're going to be locked up in prison. These fake ass false family members. A long, long history of theft and murders. This is right, and they've got blood on their hands. A lot of them have got blood on their hands. Absolute fools. Absolute fools. Some people are going to get locked up for life. Surrounding a fortune, I knew it. They've took fortune. And they was laughing about it. And bullying. With this gambling. And then this 5 of wands competing. A lot of online bullying. And they was laughing about it. And they was trying to take a leader's position. Truth. Who's been speaking the truth. About what has been going on. Okay. And then they've been doing death magic. They've been doing death magic because they want the one who they've took this fortune from to be gone. Because they want this fortune for themselves, okay? This is why this family and this main female, who's a fake ass bitch, alright, from family is getting locked up because there's a masculine from outside of the family who has no connections to the family whatsoever. The future. Everything what they've taken with the flow is coming back, and that romantic love is flowing to and from this divine masculine, divine feminine. A lot of people are going to get locked up, okay, and there's going to be a proper love story, okay, a lot of dating, a lot of buying each other gifts, okay, travelling around the world, financial stability, emotional stability, okay, emotional fulfillment. Could be an ex involved, okay, who messed everything up. And an ex who thinks that they should have rights is what I'm getting. An ex who thinks that they should have rights to everything. An ex who thinks that they own their ex. But I'm getting this masculine from outside of the family, outside of the community, has been helping. We've got change, message of concern, and lovers. So what they've been doing is they've been trying to change the way this masculine or feminine's been viewed. Alright? A lot of rumours, a lot of malicious lies linking to this old man and a community of people. And they've been getting neighbours to watch and messaging each other. Yeah, linking to corrupt, dodgy law. Okay, who could have took this fortune and left this person with absolutely nothing. They've been hacking into emails, alright, and because of what they've done, they're then going to get some sort of an email or something like that to go into work. Then we've got despair not hiring, and they're losing the job. With this King of Swords, could be like solicitors and stuff like that. Five of Pentacles, who they're heartless. And they wanted to leave maybe this feminine with nothing, okay? And then they wanted to burn the brain out, alright? They're jealous of the way this masculine or feminine thinks, alright? Could have took some ideas and then they joined forces to take some maybe power of attorney. Alright, corrupt law, dodgy, all of them losing their actual full business, okay? Even corrupt judges, they're losing their power position because they was taking money under the table. Now I'm getting this masculine is actually a wealthy man, okay? And he's been going undercover to expose this. Anyone who's been taking money under the table and this community of people, this feminine, this older female, has been exposed. And a masculine energy, who's already a wealthy man, has been helping expose all this. Wow. They've been helping expose it. Let's have a look what's going on with this then. Because they've been trying to burn somebody's brain out, tire them out, exhaust them, and trying to make them have some sort of... It's been a lot of mental games. Okay? Trying to make this, like, taking everything of this person's and then burning this person's brain out. Stealing everything. Gaslighting. You name it. Psychological warfare. So we've got a student, could have been a student at some point. Instruction, meditation, intellectual work, a suitor with dark eyes and hair. If you want your dream to come true, act cautiously. Romantic gesture, romantic relationship, happiness, a love story, okay? this community is getting locked up for what they've done. Someone's been working hard behind the scenes to bring that to light, and corrupt law firms are getting shut down. Situation's about to explode. Could be linking to spending fortune on sex workers. Okay, wanting to spend fortune on sex workers. Could have even labelled feminine as a sex worker. These corrupt law was taking money, what was not even theirs, surrounding this fortune, so they could spend it on sex workers, because they're very toxic, and they've been caught, okay? And then they've been caught with this drug trafficking, because they're surrounded by undercover investigators, and this fake friend has been involved, or fake friends, because it does say friends, they've been involved. They was doing everything they can to destroy masculine and feminine, so when they appear in front of a judge, alright, they're going to be like, I'm really sorry, but they were starting a lot of malicious gossip, because malicious energy has come out, okay? Could have been involved in cashing checks, alright? Phone calls and everything, they've been getting recorded, okay? Emails, everything has been getting recorded about them wanting to kick this person to the frigging curb who they took this fortune from. Lipstick constantly running the mouth, getting lippy, getting gobby. They've been getting a room with their side pieces, their bugaboos, but even that has been getting caught on CCTV cameras, alright, and there's evidence for that. They wanted to just burn evidence and get rid of everything what they was doing. So you could have, at some point, if this is resonating, had some sort of like picture evidence and had some sort of like legal documents as evidence, okay? They wanted to burn it all. Outdated, expired, disused, old news, discarded. And quite possibly, because it's been going on for a long time in this local area, 2727, because corrupt laws being involved, they've got more and more people involved in wanting to take this fortune, okay? More and more people constantly recruiting from inside the town, outside the town, alright, family. This is why this masculine from outside of family and outside of town has been helping gather evidence surrounding the theft of this gift of this fortune, alright? They're trotting around, acting high on it, okay? Even these judges and stuff like that, acting high on it, when they've been trying to cover this up for a long time. I'm thinking, oh, what do you mean? What do you mean covering this theft up to help this silly cow? Because she wanted to go shopping and get a lippy, to carry on getting lippy. And she wanted what? She wanted a home, did she? Yeah, well, I think I should have this money, and we should share this money, and then I can pay off my mortgage. Because she wanted to change in her own world, and she wanted to change direction. Because I'm getting that this feminine should be a privileged lady, but who they've done it to, could have done it to masculines as well, alright? But she wanted to be seen as privileged and high on her, and get a house or an apartment, okay? So there was all changing, legal documentation, trying to change the way the person who's been speaking the truth is seen, starting malicious gossip, rumours, and also, with the Sun card, that has been revealed. They've been buying cars, motorcycles, yeah, they've been trying to take household items and absolutely everything of the person who they've been stealing from, because they're going in for everything. Well, they have been, everything, even little possessions, yeah, the little things, the big things, they've been taking absolutely everything. It's just disgusting, yeah, but they didn't know that they was under investigation, alright? They didn't know they was under investigation. They've caused a lot of drama, and their banks are under investigation also. if they have done this to feminine, they could have just made out like she's a hussy. Look, sexual protection, she's a hussy. What? For dressing up every now and again. Investigators put this firm under investigation, these toxic people, yeah, as a sex worker. When they wanted to take money off this feminine, this great fortune, okay, to spend on sex workers, some of them, such a betrayal, and these corrupt law, yeah, they was taking hold of this money, false investigation, okay, a lot of bullying, and they was taking money under the table, lying in some sort of court proceedings, quite a few court cases, yeah, and deliberately trying to stress this feminine out and bully this feminine in a courtroom with a sun card. That is coming to light. We've got diversion because we've got a masculine, okay, who's devoted to bringing this to light, and a team of people, because they know if they've done this to a feminine, that this feminine's really nurturing, really kind-hearted, and it's out of order what they've done. Jealous of that creative spark. We've got a Weber, Isis type of energy. They're all going down in prison for life. They've been doing beauty magic, so focused on bullying this person because they thought they was above the law, because they've got corrupt law and they was proper in their fields with this bullying. Yeah, so focused on that while they've been doing all this, evidence has been getting gathered because their heads went when they got hold of this great fortune. It went before they got hold of this great fortune. Alright, false investigations. Could have said, oh, feminine or masculine, whatever, oh, they're just, drugs, whatever. But then they've spent a lot of money on drugs trafficking and left the person with nothing. And then we've got corrupt officials, yeah, who helped take hold of this great fortune, not hiring, and they're losing their jobs too, because they're linking to family who tried to also do an insurance job. Then they want to trot around acting high on her. Yeah, even bumping off for an insurance job and paying people from community, go date them, alright? Keep them watching them for me, will ya? Alright, then we'll drag them up at court, chat shit about them, and we'll keep taking this great fortune, but it's coming to light surrounding how much work went in behind the scenes and how much that they spent on drugs trafficking and how much they spent on watching the person who they've been stealing from, yeah? This masculine, his journey is to prison, from family. He's going down. They're all going down. Even the corrupt law, they're going down. If they bought houses or homes, yeah, properties with stolen money, that's all coming back. The houses are going up for sales, alright? They could have got like some house or home or something abroad. Holiday homes, yeah? They're going to lose that. Of course they are. I'm getting the person who they've done it to is mentally strong. Maybe this masculine energy sees them as strong also. Ace of Cups, love offer, coming to fruition, love story, a very rich, abundant life, very rich, very abundant. They're all under investigation, so if anyone on here has had great fortune and stuff stolen, okay, behind the scenes, yeah, and been getting gang stalked, do you know what I mean? Like, wherever masculine or feminine walks, they've been getting gang stalked. Because their heads has gone, you see. It went a long time ago, but I mean, like, with this fortune coming on it and probably force power of attorney, their heads was going even more, and they was doing a lot of stalking and bullying, but they thought that they had this town on lock or something, because maybe a full town, 34, has turned all against one person and been focusing so much, but they're very inexperienced, okay, in this area, yet they've been straight up probably copying and pasting. Wow. They're very experienced in bullying now. Very experienced in stalking, okay? Very experienced in bullying. Very laughing while I was doing everything. Oh, do you know what? Like vultures. And I mean like vultures. Absolute vultures. They're going down for a very long time. Very long time. I'll do one or two more. Grand larceny. Okay, on the top of this deck, we've got judge under investigation. Because they thought they had it covered, you see. They thought they had it covered. That's not in the deck, but there's mirror magic on there. Father involved. Okay, obviously it needed to come out that with me mixing it in. Go to prison, alright. I said they're going to prison. I said they're going to prison for what they've done. Inheritance fraud, okay, maybe a power of attorney, and a judge has helped them, alright, and been taking money under the table because they've got some sick fantasies, you see, very sick. So they've been probably watching, okay, cameras with these sick fantasies, doing some sick things. Doing some sick things. So we've got fraud act, forged documents to gain control. We've got dark practitioner, dark energy worker, and there's an overwhelming amount of evidence. So as they was laughing and thought that they could get away with it all, yeah, a lot of evidence has been getting gathered. Trying to set you up in a fight to be outnumbered. So this person, they've really been outnumbered, alright, and again, they thought that they could get away with it. Hits out. Then deflection, blaming someone else for your or their problems by painting self as a victim, and they're not. They've really victimised. A landlord's been involved. Harassment, filing false charges, illegally entry of property, and putting cameras, listening devices, spying devices, because they want to watch people undress. This is just sinister. Extortion, obtaining something, money through force or threats. They're out of people to cover the backs, yeah? And I tell you why, because they're all going down for what they've done. Even the hitman's going down. Hitman or hit woman, or could be both, all going down. Satanic rituals, okay? Satanic ritual abuse, oh my lord. Dirty law officials paid under the tables. Giving out sexual favours for immunity. Then we've got false evidence, bearing false witness. Oh, they've really done a number. They have. But they're all going down. They're all going to get prosecuted. Okay, evidence has been getting gathered by the good law officials. Okay, somebody's been working hard behind the scenes to bring this to light. And we've got attempted murder with this insurance job. So, like, forcing some sort of power of attorney, taking everything. They just wanted to mess this masculine, feminine up and have them be ended because it's a lot of money, but it's game over. All these backstabbers are going to prison. It's game over for them. And then whoever has gone through this, they're going to live a very rich, wealthy, luxurious life. And it's all coming to light, surrounding they've all been messaging each other. And they don't want to see if this has happened to a feminine. They don't want to see her be privileged. She'd rather take these privileges and pay off a mortgage. And it's even recorded this family surrounding attempted murder. Nowhere. And then wanting to leave this person with nothing. So there's been going on in, okay, stealing absolutely everything, going on in again, hits out, you name it. A judge was involved in this corruption because a judge was taking money under the table and a community of people was working alongside this judge. But this wealthy man from outside of town, outside of this community and outside of this family, yeah, has been bringing this to light surrounding an attempted murder. They could actually be seen as high on her, alright? This mature man, older masculine, well, like I say, he's off to prison from family. I can't make it up. I'm going to leave it there, alright? I am going to leave it there. 39. They won't be laughing. Oh, they won't be laughing when all this comes out, let me tell you that. So if they was laughing and ridiculing the person who they was doing it to, a lot of bullying, trying to take absolutely everything, that's all coming out. Trust me. Okay? So, it's going on down behind the scenes. Quite possibly, you may have felt that things have coming to a halt surrounding this like stalking or these rituals and this theft. That's because they know they're being watched and they know their time's up. Okay, so sending peace, love and light, hold on, and justice will be coming shortly is what I'm getting for some. Sending peace, love and light.